Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Fester's Quest for the NES again. In the first video, we managed to make our way to the first boss of the game. We've gotten nearly all the items, and I also powered up the gun to full power. And now that we have a clue as to what is going on, why Gomez has disappeared and a whole bunch of people have been kidnapped. Yes, Gomez has been kidnapped along with the rest of the people. I may or may not have mentioned that at the beginning of the first video, but you're also looking for Gomez too. Now we have a clue about his disappearance. Let's get to showing the row again. Also, I need to equip the bulb. That way I won't have a hard time. And also helps as I moved away from the stairs. Alright, we got slimes to take care of and shoot down. Let's not give ourselves a super hard time. And let's make sure we don't touch any downgrades for the gun or anything that we shouldn't. Which thankfully is never usually much. I can get away with moving past that gun downgrade because my head barely touches it. I don't know exactly how Gomez's hitbox work. I know the bottom of his feet are part of the hitbox. I know his body definitely is. I think the very top of his head does not count. But when in doubt, if you see a gun downgrade, be smart, be safe, don't touch it. Also, we have frogs again. Okay. Time to go over here, shoot down some more frogs. And we need to be super careful as we go through here. A whip upgrade. Not that I need it, but at least it's not a gun downgrade. Also, that is a dead end all the way up there, so... Nope. Game. Okay, that's gone. Let's land ourselves up the stairs and then get out of here. Okay. We are now over here. Well, we got these jumping guys. Hopefully, that's all we get and we don't get any of the spider enemies. Because I don't like the spider enemies. You need the TNT to get rid of them. And we need to move in this direction, to the north. Hopefully without running into anything that we shouldn't. Alright. Let's make sure we don't run into anything that is evil. Okay, good. By just going through here, we don't have to deal with the pink domed enemies that we met in the sewers. Okay, we still have the bulb equipped. Yeah, we needed to go down those stairs anyway. And from here, we're gonna have more fun underground, following a path, trying not to die. There's a bulb that I can pick up. My commentary is not as good as last time, and there's a new enemy right there, the snail. The snail turns into slime, which then gets shot and turned into multiple slimes once it becomes a slime. Like any other slime that you've met in the sewers already. And now that that's over with, I can now continue on with my quest. Want to be very careful as we go through here because I do not want to make anything more difficult than it already is. And there's an enemy I did not want to meet, that little thing with the little spiky satellites there. That is an enemy that we'll see near the end of the game, or there if you're lucky. And there's that spider enemy that I was talking about to the left. Yeah, you need TNT to destroy those. And by using a key to go into this house, Morticia gives you a whip. This is a good weapon. You can use select or the B button at the pause menu to switch between the gun and the whip. And the whip has 4 levels. This is the first one. It's just a regular leather whip. We are going to go in here and just go back and forth where the slimes are to ensure that we power up the whip to maximum. Because we are going to need a whip at maximum for what we're about to do. if I can find a place where I can find some slimes. Maybe I have this confused. Yeah, I have this confused with the next sewer area that I'm going into. Here, we're just going south, trying not to run into anything we shouldn't. There is a hot dog stand further to the south if we can get to it. Okay, no, that's the part after this. This is the part where we just go south to another set of stairs, and we can go for whip upgrades, which I am going to need. That's a whip downgrade game. Do not want. So this area right here, best place to go for gun upgrades and whip upgrades too. Here's level 2, orange chain whip. Still not good enough though. We still want level 4. I would much rather have level 4. And if the game is kind enough to make it happen, I can probably do it in a couple minutes. All depends on how good my luck is with the pickups in this game. Yeah, and I could get away with that because, again, the head is kind of sort of not part of the hitbox. And I managed to safely get a level 3 upgrade. This gives us a blue, longer chain whip with that thing at the end. That little spiky add-on at the end, which gives us some more range. But I still want level 4. So let's see what we can do here, shall we? Okay, good. Again, the top of my head, not considered part of the hitbox. And there is that, but yes, I can safely grab that. And we are now at level 4, which means we now have an even longer flame whip. I'm actually going to stick to the whip because we are still going to run the slimes. I think. Okay, we didn't run the slimes. That's what happens. There we go. Now we're running the slimes. Yeah, you just go through the slimes with one hit with the whip. Even on level 1. But I'd still rather use the gun on the slimes, though, because of the fact that you can get a whole bunch of power-ups with the gun. Just because of the gun making everything just split into multiple things. Like right here. I'm not even going for any of that. Except for that money icon, I can safely get that. But here, we now have a building that we can enter. Let's go ahead and get a key and go in. For this one, you want to go all the way forward, turn left, go all the way forward, turn right, turn off, go all the way forward, turn left and face the door, and I hope that I did some things that I should have. Let me make sure. Okay, good. We got everything that we need. I do have my guide from my first playthrough of this game in front of me, in case something goes horribly wrong. Okay. We're going to have the gun equipped. We're going to use the invisibility potions. As soon as we go in, we're going to back this guy all the way up. We're just going to keep shooting this guy with the gun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You just want to use a potion after every 7th swing of the whip from the boss, and then you want to use an invincibility potion. Yeah, 1 potion every 7 swings. And from here, we're just going to use our healing potions, just keep tanking damage, and just keep shooting at this guy. Perfect. And remember, when you beat a boss, you get all your stuff back. Okay. Let's get the bulbs equipped, and we have another clue for the UFO. And we have the whip fully leveled. I'd rather have it that way before the second boss, just because of how things are. And by going over here, we just want to go down and then to, or rather south, and then to the east. That way we don't run into the water that makes up the dead end. And we want to go into this house. And it's a good thing that the frog got away, because I can use a key to enter this house and get missiles from Thing. They're homing missiles. So you definitely want to get those. And from here, we just walk across up here. There are some signs here. You have Sunsoft. You have Sun Club, which is the Japanese Sunsoft newsletter from back in the day. And UTB team. Not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's Sunsoft related. And all the way to the south here is a hot dog stand, but we're not going to need it because we've done well for ourselves right now. And I believe this sewer area is the most wonderful one in the game, because you can listen to the music here without running into enemies. Just a straight path. No forks in a road, no enemies, no nothing. This is all you see. This is what you see, here's what you get. And here, we have our third building. No, wait, fourth. Because the first one had no boss, and it had the health upgrade. Then there was the first one with the boss, and then the one we were just in, and the one we're now going to. And you are being a pain. Okay, good. I have the key equipped. Okay. Go all the way forward. Turn left. Go all the way forward. Turn left. Go all the way forward. Turn right and face the door. Okay, we need the missiles. We need those equipped. Okay. We need to go in. We need to back the enemy away. And from here, we can just aim with the missiles. If I run out of missiles, I am so boned. Okay. Good, I have everything. We got this guy backed up all the way over to here. You definitely don't want to double back a whole lot. And whenever this guy stops, you will see an energy wave come out of his sword. What you want to do is press the A button to get the target reticle on the boss. You press A, or B rather, once to do the lock on, and then you press B again to launch the missiles. I seem to have a little better luck when the boss stops moving. Also, it helps to have the boss all the way here at the top of the screen. Otherwise, you're not going to have as many missiles hitting, and you're going to have a really bad time. There we go! If you don't move them all the way to the north end of the screen, you are not going to win this. And we have another clue. This is starting to look like the UFO that we saw at the beginning of the game. Spoiler alert, it's really the UFO. I mean, was there really any doubt? But we do have just about every item in the game. We have a fully powered gun still. We have a fully powered whip. And we have beaten 2 more bosses. And I am happy with the progress that we have made. So, join me next time where we continue Fester's quest again. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!